only 2 left, almost there. So let's open this one. It fell here. Okay. So, ooh, I like this. I mean, I liked all of them. This is Robledel, and it is naturally creamy white with Christmas colored speckles in red and green. Very, very pretty.
Hi, good morning. It is the 23rd of December, and I realized that I didn't say goodbye yesterday because we went out to do the Christmas shopping and it wasn't as bad as expected. But then we came back home and 5 minutes later the doorbell rang and we had a visitor that left at like almost midnight. So I had nothing else to talk about, and that was a very abrupt ending, but you know what? It's just, it was like that. So I have come to the laptop to do the editing, and I have I don't know what to knit on. I still have half a mitt to make, and I still need to make the napkins, and I'm going to do that now after the editing. But I cannot do anything while it works because, you know, that cable mitt is not really knitting. So I'm just a bit, I don't know. I need to find a new project. And also that tabular sweater was supposed to be my downstairs easy project, and it's not anymore. So I don't know what to work on. I need to find another started project to finish. And I have an idea of what to do. I'm not sure yet. I'll need to look into the idea, you know, if that is a good project for that or not. But yeah, I'm here now. And I need to find some knitting because when I'm editing, you know, I have at least 20 minutes of time for those vlogs because they're short, but I have 20 minutes of time where I'm waiting for things to happen. And I want to use that time, you know? So, maybe I should find fabric for the napkins while I wait. I don't know. You know, that frogging of that sweater is just frustrating. I know it was the right call, but it frustrates me now because I get that kind of the same feeling that I get when I finish a large project. I kind of am in that hangover phase for a few days where I'm uncertain what to work on next. And I have that hangover phase right now without the benefit of the finished object. So everything feels kind of right now, but I will find a project. So I'm gonna start working, and maybe I will have, you know, a pa-ching moment. Who knows? So I am still here, of course, because I need to sew in here as well, but the video is almost uploaded. And while I did that, I looked at comments on YouTube, and I wonder what it is that people on YouTube are just dicks. Why is that? You know, every now and then when I create a reel for Instagram, I put the same thing on YouTube Shorts, and every time I get asshole comments only on YouTube. Why? Why are people like that? You know? I mean, I just don't understand that. So that's why I very rarely put up anything shorts wise on YouTube, because that's just, it makes me lose faith in humans, you know? And it's just, I don't understand. It never happens on Ravelry, not Ravelry, on Instagram. Never. Not one time. But every time on YouTube. Is it just bored children? Is it frustrated adults? Or are these people just dicks in general? I don't get it. So, yeah. But I did knit on the mitt. I decided to just go for it. And yeah. I have now finished round 27 of 44. So I am going to finish this easily today. And I still have not checked for fabric. So that's my next move that I have to do. Right now I'm trying to update Ravelry with those mitts and get everything done on the laptop so that I can just ignore that for a bit. But yeah, as soon as I find fabric, I will let you know what I chose. I have selected some fabric now. I love this one. I would love to have these for us. So I'm gonna make these for me at some point with this gray for the back color and this for the front, and then I can make 5 out of the fabric. So this will be ours. So this is out of the equation. Now, question is, do I make 4 of these? I'm not sure if I have enough fabric for 4 of these, to be fair. But I love this because this is like an all day, every day. Or do I do super kitsch and go for these and have them red on one side, green on the other, and make a set of 4? I'm liking the Christmas idea because why not? It is Christmas, you know? So I'm gonna ask my husband because my sister is not answering my text and it's for her daughter. So, you know, I love this, but I don't think I can cut 4 complete ones out of this fabric for, you know, so 8 pieces. And I don't have a good fabric for a backing color, which sucks. For these, I can make 4 double-sided or, you know, 2 red, 2 green. But I kind of want to do them double-sided because then you have 4 of the same and you can have them either be red or green, you know? The napkins are done. I made 4 of them because that's how much fabric I had, and they are green on one side and red on the other. And I did use red thread for red and green on green. So, you know, I really like how they turned out. They're not too big, which I don't mind, you know. I think fabric napkins sometimes are so big. And these are just, you know, small and big enough for what you want to use them for. So I just put them like this so you can see. I decided to do them like that so you have 4 of the same, and then you can use them on green or on red, however, you know? So yeah, that's the napkins. Super easy and a quick project to make, and also sustainable, you know? You reduce waste, and also I used material that I already had here and it's almost used up. I only have 2 little strips left, and I will use these for English paper piecing projects so that I am going to be able to use them all up. And yeah, that's that. 4 napkins done. And this is, you can see, I had to cut a little bit to make them exactly the same, but you can see you lose about 1 centimeter on each side, so an inch, I would say. Cut them an inch bigger than you want and sew them together. Super, super simple.
Papa?
Mm-hmm. Look at the sky. You know how much I love a pretty sky. And it's just gorgeous. It's so pretty. Wow.
Hello, it is like close to 6 and I have wrapped all the gifts. Everything's done except for the second half of the second mitt. I still need to knit that and then wrap that last gift, but I have prepared a tiny bit of wrapping paper to do that, and that's the very last thing that needs happening. So I think I'm gonna go upstairs and maybe play a board game with my boys, and then later I will finish the mitt and wrap it up and have that done as well. And yeah, that means I will have managed to finish everything the day before, which, you know, is like a week closer than I would like, but I did it, you know, and that's a good thing. Now, the only thing that remains for me to do is decide on my Christmas Eve cast on. I told you that I had planned on casting on the punk sweater by Merit, my friend. I'm gonna link that so you can have a look at it. It's a very cool sweater, and I wanted to like make this very much my own. And I had a friend dye the yarn for me, but I wasn't super happy with it, so she is dyeing another batch. And that means that I cannot use that sweater as my Christmas Eve cast on because I need both colors from the start. So now I'm a bit unsure of what to do. I have one idea. So as that is the only idea I have, this will probably be it. And that would be the Robinia sweater by Anne Wenzel. She's a Danish designer. And when I was at Munich Knits, the beginning of this month, I bought yarn from El Robledal, and I said, I'm not sure what to do with this, but I just think it's so pretty. It's a DK weight in a beautiful brown, and I got like a dusty pinky gray, whatever. It's like a pink, but in a dusky grayish way. Fluffy stuff to go with it. And I think that sweater would be perfect for that yarn. Problem is I have to wind yarn. So yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I mean, that is what I have in my mind right now, like the alternative that I could cast on. And for a change, that would not be on a needle that's like 3.5 or smaller, which is also nice. So I'm leaning towards that one, like heavily leaning towards that one, because it's like the Christmas Eve cast on, you know, that's my, what's the word for that? Ritual. Not really a ritual. It's more like a, tradition. That's the word. It's more like a tradition for me. You know, I want to do that. That's the thing I do. And it's always been a sweater in the last few years. And it's always been a sweater for me. And I want it to be a sweater for me again. And I'm leaning towards that one. I have two other ideas that I could be doing. One of them is the Lulu Slipover by Petite Knit out of the alpaca yarn that I frogged yesterday, held together with a brushed alpaca silk, also in brown. And the third option would be a big cabled cardigan in brown or out of handspun. A different pattern out of handspun, and I have that already ready to go. But I'm leaning towards option number one, you know, the Robinia sweater out of the yarn from vLogMas. But not now. I'm going to decide that tomorrow when it is time. Now I will just exist for a bit, and then I will finish that second mitt.
Weißt du schon, wie die riecht?
So I'm now upstairs and I brought my knitting and I'm finally going to finish that second mitt. I had a shower, I played board games, and now I'm ready to tackle that last bit of knitting. I feel like I ran upstairs. So I really want to finish it today, just so I can say I finished everything with a day to spare. Or 2 days really, because I need those on the 26th and it's the 23rd today. So I want to finish them and just, you know, have them done in advance. And I will do that. I'm going to knit them now, finish them now. And I will then come back again and show you the finished ones, or the finished mitts. Okay, my TV is doing weird things. And then we'll call it a day. But I am going to finish them first. I'm done. It is now 10 minutes to 10 and I'm finished. So this is the mitt we already had. And this is the one I made just now. Let me put them on. I think they turned out super nice. Also, I used up not even one skein. I have a little bit left. I got 2 skeins because the pattern calls for 150 meters of a worsted weight yarn. One skein of this yarn has 120 meters, and I have a bit left. So here they are. I need to weave in the ends, you know, take pictures. I realized earlier that I did not take pictures of the napkins. I showed them to you and that's it. But yeah, they are done. Finite. Now, weaving in the ends and taking pictures and all of that, I will do that tomorrow. But I am now officially finished with everything. Even the 2 last-minute request gifts that I made. And I feel quite good about that. So, yeah. They are done. Everything's done. I'm done. And now I'm just gonna watch some videos and stay up late and enjoy my life. I'm free. And I will think about what to knit next. You know, Christmas Eve cast on. And I will again see you tomorrow for the last day of vLogMas. I mean, this month was like so quick, right? It was over so fast. And yeah, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Good night.